Yes!
Season 4, Princess Twilight Sparkle.
That was awesome. Not really even the fact
Return of Nightmare Moon.
And Discord.
Well, Discord's already came back.
Yeah, but he was in the episode, which was good by me.
Yeah.
Not to mention the whole fact that Luna... We see Luna turn into that thing.
And, by the way, we talked about in the last vlog which one of the... What would you call that? The grand duo of sisters? The two best sisters?
Or just the sisters?
Yeah. This, Luna and Celestia, folks. Debating
Don't really care about the latter. Looney and Celestia.
Moving on. We were actually talking about which elements would they wield, and honestly, I was guessing during that. I really didn't know. I never bothered even to pay attention because, I'm colorblind and I could barely tell the difference.
It's two things one of us called. We'll talk about that next. The shower?
Yeah. And, yeah, we were right. Luna had honesty, laughter, loyalty. Celestia had magic, kindness, and generosity.
Yes. Even though the latter isn't as cool.
Meh.
Anyway, what I'm saying is,
I don't know.
When Discord recurs...
she does have the element of one of your favorites.
Who?
Generosity. Rarity.
Well, yeah, but...
And Fluttershy. And Twilight.
Twilight's my 5th favorite.
She is?
Yeah.
Really?
Like, the rank changes a lot. I like them all. Let's just leave it at that, except Applejack. She's just okay.
Yeah, and Luna has honesty.
I hate you. Anyway! Back to the
Sorry
episode.
to ruin your perfect image. Hey!
I will burn you with a cigar.
Get that cigarette away from me.
It's a cigar. Anywho, back to the episode.
Yeah.
I called it, didn't I?
Yeah, when they... he was wondering, do they know where Discord lives? I was just like, no, but they know this as they were summoning him.
And then what did I say? I was imitating Discord.
Why don't you just quote yourself right here? No.
I was imitating Discord when he returned. I was just enjoying a nice bath. And that's exactly what he was doing.
Except it was a shower.
Fact
and
is...
he even rubs his ass off right in front of Twilight.
That was great. Now let me...
Oh, good God. Discord was just a
Is that
laugh
proof enough that Discord is me? I knew exactly what he was going to do.
I knew you would like this show because I knew your humor wasn't tuned to it.
Yes. Especially Discord.
Yes, Discord is awesome.
How does he not know Fluttershy? I almost said Shutterfly.
And again, that's John Delancey.
That's true.
If you want to try and get into Star Trek, look up Q.
Q is great.
Because honestly, I've looked up Q as well, and great character. I should really dedicate myself to
You should watch Star Trek. I love Star Trek.
Oh, you already watched Star Trek?
I love Star Trek. Well, just the first two series.
Next Gen?
I didn't care for... Yeah, original and Next Gen.
Alright, so you already know all about John Delancey and everything.
Of course.
I didn't know that.
But back to this show.
You should have told me, otherwise I wouldn't feel like an idiot now.
Yeah, I already know John Delancey. I'm a nerd.
So what do you just think of him here?
He's even better here.
Is he?
Yeah, because he can do magic.
He could do magic in
well, kinda.
Next Gen too.
It just wasn't as cool as this magic.
Yeah, this one has... It has the advantage of being animated.
Yes.
That's the big thing, is that in the realms of animation, anything is possible, but it only seems to be Discord and Pinkie Pie that really break it.
You know, I really think Pinkie Pie would be the one who made friends with him.
Instead of Fluttershy? Well, think of what a Draconicus is. It's a type of chimera.
It's an animal.
And Fluttershy's talent.
Putting up with that rabbit.
Taking care of animals.
And putting up with that rabbit.
Yes, that is why she is a saint.
Let me ask you something. That whole discussion about Fluttershy and Angel, you know, that involved the carrot and the It's Too Big thing, did that make it into the vlogs? You know, when Rita was here?
Which one?
When we were talking about Fluttershy and Angel, and it went into this whole...
Oh God, yes, we did talk about that.
Are those up yet at this point? Oh, wait, no, it would be at this point, because this is after.
Well,
for these people,
yeah,
for you guys listening, you've already seen it.
For you guys listening, it's going to be out, but for...
I want to apologize for that.
You should know by now that that my recordings always go out in time. Well,
Or
in order.
Fluttershy. And this is animation, so in someone's head that actually happened.
I'm pretty sure that if you look it up, you'll find it.
I don't know though. If Fluttershy was into anything, that would probably be it.
I don't know. One of the rules of the internet, I think.
No, don't say it. I already know where you're going. Let's not talk about that.
If you think about it, it's already a fetish.
Oh. I don't want to dirty up this show with internet stuff, so let's move on.
It's already too late for me.
Not for me. But anyway, Discord was great in this episode. We saw a bit of Luna, but again, we never see enough of Luna.
Yeah, although, again, what did you think of just seeing her transformation?
That was cool.
I don't know, she kind of seems more like the silent type.
You probably saw, you were here for my reaction when I thought she was transforming back into Nightmare Moon. I was like, no, no!
Yeah, he was having the same reactions as Twilight.
Yeah.
I should have recorded it.
Look, that's
Discord.
one of my favorite characters, okay?
I should have recorded it like Discord.
Right, the camera crew. I wasn't
I hope
crying.
he does put on a show this time.
Nobody cried, just for the record.
Nah, there were no tears to be shed except for Celestia.
What did he call it? Liquid pride? Except liquid fear. Oh no,
No,
liquid
that
fear is
wasn't
urine.
liquid fear. That was pure sadness.
Liquid.
That's
What?
just tears.
And then they said back in the past, and I was like, oh, good. But anyway.
Yeah, once he knew it was... Oh, and I did tell you about the history of when this aired as well. Mm-hmm. Especially... It was
the Daleks.
Yes, I am a Doctor Who fanatic. Like, I've watched multiple arcs in the classic series. I've seen every episode up to the 12th Doctor at least 5 times each.
If you breathe these out of your nose, it smells like a campfire.
Good to know.
Anyway, back to this episode, though.
And it was pointed out to me after I'd already seen the episode, like, twice, and...
You know what we should have called this vlog? Back to this episode. Because we probably say that more than anything else. But
Focus!
Hey, you're the one going on a Doctor Who tangent.
Yeah, but I'm explaining something with the vlog.
Just because it's relevant doesn't mean it's relevant. Pinkie Pie logic!
But anyway, as I was saying...
Careful with that axe, Eugene.
Eugene?
It's a song.
Okay. But yeah, it aired the same time as the 50th year anniversary.
No, you're Gravitron. We'll explain that later.
I think you already explained it.
Oh, right.
No, wait. No, you didn't explain it on the vlogs. You explained it in the server.
Okay, Minecraft server, Big Brony server. His name is Golden Scales, obviously. There's another person named Golden Moon. I started calling that person Betty so as not to get mixed up, and I decided to call him Gravitron. That's all there is to it.
I don't know why. But yeah, it aired at the same time as the 50th year anniversary. I was hearing Dalek noises all day from 2 shows I absolutely loved.
Nerdgasm.
It was just... Yeah, it was a day in geek heaven because I watched the pilot of season 4 and then I went to my friend's house to watch the simulcast of the 50th year anniversary. And yeah, the reason why I went on this tangent is Luna's laser sounded like a Dalek cannon.
Not Lunas. Nightmare Moons. They're 2 different people.
I don't know, if Luna shot a laser...
Shut your mouth!
If Luna shot a laser like that, would it sound like a Dalek? I mean, it really wouldn't demean anything. If
Okay, fine.
That would make it more awesome.
Fine. That would be cool. But remember that Nightmare Moon and Luna are 2 different ponies. That's it.
Dingy.
Anyway, moving on.
Yes.
This was an awesome episode. This is my favorite so far.
Season 4 is going to get better and better.
This is at the top of my top
As a matter
tier.
of fact,
This beat Bridal Gossip.
This beat Bridal Gossip.
Finally.
Huzzah! We finally got one that beat Bridal Gossip, and it's going to get better from there. I guarantee it.
Do we see more Luna?
Yes.
About it? Okay, then it will get better.
Yes, you get to see a bit more of Luna.
Oh, good, you didn't say it.
Way.
Huh?
Quite an interesting way, too.
Cool. Don't give anything away. Anyway, this episode
Don't
was my
worry,
favorite so
you'll get to see
far.
your waifu soon.
Give me that. Give me the axe. Give me the axe.
Hey, you set me up for the joke.
Well, then I'm taking this. We're not going to say what this is, but I took it.
Whatever.
Anyway, this is definitely my favorite episode so far. I love this. We figured out... I'm just taking it.
Meh.
We figured out which of the elements each side controlled. When it was just Luna and what's her name.
And... yeah, we were both... he hasn't seen the episode before. I was completely guessing because I didn't remember.
Looney and Celeste. One of my famous speech mix-ups. Oh, you remember those two? Notice those two lumps? It's Looney and Celeste!
Yeah, where'd that come up?
Well, you know, I mess up my speech all the time. It's been heard in the vlogs. There's damage to my Brokaw's area. You know, the speech portion of the brain.
Sadly, I'm in psychology and I forgot about that.
I had seizures. I think that has something to do with it. But anyway, this was my favorite episode so far.
Honestly, I'm just doing the 8.
Oh, there was something I wanted to bring up. Discord did 2 good things, but he was just being Discord. First, he sent Twilight back by telling her, "Oh, you think you're better than everyone?"
Oh, that cane.
Will
haunt your nightmares.
I kind of want one. You could probably buy one. Someone probably makes them. But anyway, this episode, oh my god, this was just so good. Looney and Celeste show up a lot. And I don't hate Celeste. I know I act like I do, but I don't. She's a good character. I just like Luna a lot better. A lot better.
Let's see. She's generous. She's kind. She's friendly.
She has all my favorites. Except for one. Pinkie Pie.
Which is Luna.
Yes!
Which is the one that you would get along with the most.
Exactly. Well, because Pinkie Pie is an alternate dimension.
Could you imagine having Pinkie as a pet?
Pinkie Pie is an alternate dimension.
Actually, not really so much as a pet, but more like what Spike is to Twilight, maybe?
Oh my god. Make it happen!
I don't think that's physically possible.
You will make it happen.
I can't.
But seriously, Pinkie is an alternate dimension pony.
Sleep and it shall happen.
Female version of me.
Female pony version of you?
Female alternate dimension pony version of me.
So on the other side of the mirror
Yes.
of the mirror portal.
No, because that just makes the same you. On the other side of the mirror wall. Except she'd be the opposite of me if that was... You know what, let's not overthink this. The point is...
if you want to try and do the human pony crossover, I'm sorry, but you do have to look at EQG.
Let's forget about it and move on. Of course, again, we had Discord, who is also, if I had those powers, would be exactly me. I would turn the whole universe into cardboard backdrops, and I'm not going to make another faux pas. Yeah, if you guys have seen
You didn't turn them into backdrops this time?
No, I would have.
Oh.
But I didn't realize Discord was...
Yeah, but he was vicious in his rule.
I never realized what a huge threat he was. Because last time all he did was some harmless pranks. There, you could see like the whole universe was torn apart.
Yeah, you could tell just the Tree of Harmony itself was the sanctuary that was there.
And it shows you what a threat he really is. And he plants those...
Especially with how much Luna and Celestia talk about him as they're getting the elements from the tree.
No, wait a minute here. Actually, I just thought of something. The seeds, remember?
Yes.
He actually knew he was going to be turned to stone, and that's why he planned it that way, and that's why he was still laughing.
Huh.
He planned ahead. Remember he said, I expected those to sprout much sooner.
Yeah.
He knew that was going to happen.
I don't know. Maybe he was...
That's what I choose to believe.
I don't know. Here's an idea as well as... is like... they came straight up to him. They were clearly going to try and threaten him.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
they're both gods.
He left him with a...
little treat.
Yeah, he left him with the little treat in case he didn't... I'm pretty sure he didn't anticipate being turned to stone because, heck, it's clear that anything could possibly happen to the enemies of Equestria.
Yeah.
Banished to the moon, turned to shadow.
Well, he was before the banished to the moon thing.
Yeah, he was before banished to the moon. He might be around the turn to shadow.
To the moon!
He might be around the turn to shadow. I'm not sure.
Wait, why didn't she send him to the moon? Luna would have had a friend.
Because Luna fought Sombra with Celestia.
Oh, that's true. No, I don't mean why didn't they turn... No, wait, yeah, you're right. She probably thought of that moon thing while Celestia...
Luna was the last time the elements were used. Before Twilight and company.
Possibly the most regrettable on Celestia's part.
They became unaligned to her because she lost her only friend.
Her only friend. Yes! That makes perfect sense. This episode was amazing. I love this episode. This is my favorite so far.
It was a brilliant episode. When this first aired, it was just, oh my god, I loved it.
Yeah, but we were on the subject about time. She's saying this is the first she's had to raise the sun without having to think about what she had to do with Luna. But we've seen 2 winters pass, 3 autumns. What the hell is going on in this universe? Does Discord still have some power when he's turned to stone and he's mixing up the years or something? Or does summer come like once every 5 years or something? And I'm convinced that...
I don't know. Every time you see them, when they don't bring up the seasons, it's always like summer or spring.
Yeah. I'm convinced that the first 3 seasons were at least 3 years in our time.
I don't know. Maybe they do like fall as like a cleanup of the leaves. Like the leaves on the trees are getting old, so let's have a fall.
Yeah.
Because everything's scheduled. Would you honestly have winter when it's not supposed to happen?
No. I really think...
Come on. If you had an entire society that could control weather, do you really think that they would have the winter for 3 crappy seasons, or do you think that they would just have... Yeah, 3 crappy months?
3 months? We're in Buffalo. It's 8 months here.
Yeah. Yeah, we have 3 seasons of winter.
We have 3 seasons of winter, 1 season of summer, and like a week of fall and spring. Mm-hmm. And I feel like this is the most like Equestria, because I really think that their seasons don't go in a cycle like that. I feel like...
No, we're in the Everfree. We're deep in the Everfree.
Where it's mostly winter. We're in the tundra. We're in the taiga part of the Everfree.
No, we're just outside of the Crystal Empire.
Yeah. But anyway, what I'm saying is I really think that the seasons go like, they don't go in an exact order. I think that there's like, it could be fall, then winter, then spring, but then it could be fall again, then it could be winter again.
But again, what if it was just the idea of, oh, say you have a winter type festival, why not just bring winter around for that and then clean it up and send it on its way?
And I feel like summer is more...
Because think of it, the Hearthwarming Eve, woohoo! The Hearthwarming Eve thing seemed more like a coming of spring if you think of it.
Yeah, really.
Rather than...
So it'd be the end of winter in our time.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, because they're the Wellickers or whatever they're called.
The Wendigos.
Wendigos. Wellickers?
And plus, they don't show... Wait a minute, did they show that it was like snowing outside or something?
A little bit. Yeah, it was snowing, I remember.
So they probably skipped a winter wrap-up because, gee, Twilight's organizing. Woo.
Yeah, we already know about that. Mm-hmm. So maybe there were other summer sun celebrations. Maybe it was just Twilight coming in that made it more happy.
Yeah. Well, she did say that she didn't say 1 year ago, did she?
No. She said when we started.
Yeah, when the Summer Sun celebration started, it was for my citizens to celebrate my banishment of Nightmare Moon. But to me, it's always been a regret of what I've done to of what I've had to do to my sister.
I'd be pretty regretful to do that to Luna, because she's awesome.
And then and now it's a anniversary of her reuniting.
Well, probably more than 1 anniversary. I'm convinced that it's been at least 3 years.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm convinced that the Summer Sun celebration has happened multiple times. Just we didn't see it because... Well,
or even those other 2 times, maybe it was...
Let's look at who the focus on the show is. It's Twilight and Company. Do you really think they would travel everywhere to see Celestia raise the sun every year?
But what I'm saying is I feel like maybe they were happy celebrations, but she's happier now because her students graduated. Mm-hmm. Like, it's happy, okay, hey, yay, my sister's back, but now Twilight's going to celebrate with me. Why did I do her in a Mexican accent?
I don't know. Why did you?
That just kind of happened.
Wow.
Well, now it's Celestia Nados.
No. Celestia already sounds Hispanic.
Yo soy Celestia. Celestia, why are you talking like that? No say! Help me, Luna!
Alrighty, enough with this.
This is terrible. I'm sorry if that was racist to anybody. It wasn't meant to be racist. It was just a voice.
Maybe we should make our own parody series.
We should!
Oh god, why did I suggest that?
Yes. No! Yes. I said yes more times than you said no.
No.
Yes times infinity. You got nothing.
No to the limit of human stupidity.
Yes to the limit of human insanity. Of my insanity.
Yours is finite compared to that of human stupidity.
My sanity is not finite.
We are sticking to the sketches. We have a deadline.
Well, I'll make my own abridged series then. With hookers and blackjack.
Brony shirts. all day downtown if we fail this deadline.
That sounds fun. Okay, we'll worry about that after we meet our deadline. Then we'll do an abridged series. That's my only as far as I'm going.
Okay.
But anyway, back to this episode, which should be the title of the vlog.
Yes.
Excuse me?
Princess Twilight?
I'm starting to dislike it less.
What?
The fact that she's a princess.
She's a princess?
Because I'm starting to understand that princess is more of a title in this universe.
Yeah, it seems more like a title.
Yeah, but I already saw the name of the final episode of the season. Okay, I like that reaction. Don't say any more. But anyway, back to the episode. Again. Twilight's crown made my teeth feel weird.
How?
Certain patterns make my teeth feel weird.
What, just the kind of M over the...
It was all the crisscrossing, and it was just weird. I didn't like it.
The overlap crisscrossing with the two...
Wait, where was Cadence during the summer sun rising?
Crystal Empire.
Oh, right. You think she was doing it there?
Honestly, I'm not sure about the summer sun celebration there. I wouldn't... because, think of it. The celebration is based around Celestia and Luna.
Yeah. All I heard was Luna.
The banishment of Nightmare Moon and the return of Luna.
I really want to see that power come back.
Read the comics.
I will. I'm going to order them next paycheck. And we will review them.
I might actually get a couple copies.
Okay, we'll each order half.
Tomorrow or the day after. I'm just getting my own copies on them for my shelves.
Can I read them?
Yeah.
Good.
I know how well you take care of books.
Books are my babies. Well, actually, my guitar is my baby. My books are more like my nephews and nieces. But I wouldn't hurt them either.
Okay.
But anyway, hey. I also renamed my guitar Luna. I think I told you that.
Yes, you told me that.
It was Elizabeth before. I just like that name. I don't know why.
Bathory?
That's probably why. I never made that connection. Thank you. Now I know why my guitar was named Elizabeth, but now it's Luna, and I need to get a sticker of the moon thing so I can put it on there. This is happening.
Why don't you just paint it on?
Yes. I'm going to get a pattern. I'll just spray paint it on. Yes.
I mean, all you really need is, what, a crescent moon stencil and one that is like...
kind of an amorphous blob around it.
Yeah.
And I'll play that downtown when I'm busking. People will be like, I love your guitar. What is it?
And then paint the rest of it, what is her color? Like
blue.
Dark purple? Blue?
Indigo.
Indigo?
No, dark blue.
Dark blue? Okay.
And people will be like, I love your guitar. What's that on it? My favorite character from My Little Pony.
People will notice.
Some people will notice it. Some people are like, this guy's awesome. Let's give him my money. Yeah, let's give him your money. Anywho.
Yes, we're on a total tangent here. You got anything more to say?
Not much, just that I love this episode.
Oh, what about the plunder seed plants?
Is that what they're called?
I don't know what they're called. Plunder plants?
Oh, right, trape!
And...
they got traped.
And let's not forget the Treeginas.
Treeginas and trape. Now, has anybody seen Evil Dead? You can't answer me. Okay, for those of you who haven't seen Evil Dead, there's a scene in there where a bunch of vines come up.
I'm pretty sure if they've seen Evil Dead, they already know the scene. I mean, it's kind of one of the most iconic scenes in the movie.
Again, those of you who haven't, trape, once the branches come off the trees, tear into this woman's clothes, and proceed to violently rape her. The first thing I saw when I saw the creeping branches and heard Celestia scream, as twisted as my mind is from horror movies, was Celestia's getting traped. I'm sorry, Celestia. I don't even like you, and I feel
I got a movie that might actually test your limits. I haven't even watched this thing because of it.
Hostel?
Huh?
I've seen Hostel. There's not much that can test my limits.
No, this is very underground.
If it's the Human Centipede, I'm not watching it.
I'm not even going to bring it up on the vlog. I'm not saying
film.
its title at all.
A Serbian film.
Shut up about this one and quit guessing.
I guessed it, didn't I?
No.
Okay, back to the vlog. I don't have much more to say. I love this episode. I loved everything about it. It's my favorite so far. The Tree of Harmony was a cool little addition. And I want to know what's in the lockbox!
Yes, actually...
and Luna was just as confused as we were.
A tweet from Megan McCarthy right after this episode aired. Mm-hmm. Season 1 story arc. That box.
Nice! we still get nice little side stories, right?
Of course.
Good. Then I love it.
The actual story arc is, well, 6 episodes.
There's a head in the box.
Nah, that would be 7 keys.
Oh, yeah.
This is 6 keys.
666, the number of the beast.
But 6 is the...
More satanic references in this show.
Huh?
The main 6. 6 elements of harmony. There's got to be another 6 somewhere. Help me out here. How many marks were on Twilight's butt?
6 keys.
6 keys!
And yeah, there are 6 stars. No, wait.
There's 5.
7.
7? Well, there's 6 keys. 6, main 6, 6 elements of harmony, 6 keys. It's Satan.
You're nuts.
I'm Satan. I worship myself. So anyway, I love this episode. It's my favorite so far. I'm going to rewatch it the moment I get home.
You're going to rewatch it
the
moment you...
And Too Many Pinkie Pies. I rewatched that one when I got home too.
That doesn't surprise me.
I rewatched a few. I rewatched Nightmare Night, or Luna Eclipsed as it was called, on Halloween obviously.
Mm-hmm.
I also rewatched the Friendship is Witchcraft version. I know you hated it. I hated it too because of what they did with Luna.
I'm the princess of the night.
Oh, please stop that. My biggest problem was I couldn't figure out what the Buck accent they were trying to do.
Please tell me you use Buck while you're at work to cover up swearing.
Yes. Because everyone in my cube knows. Not everyone at work, but everyone in my cube knows I'm a brony. They figured it out.
Somehow that doesn't surprise me.
Because a friend of mine asked if he could use my phone to call for a ride. He looked at it and he's like, "Are you a brony?" I said, "And damn proud." He says, "You're a good guy, Matt." He's not one, but, he respected the fact that I don't care. His name's also Matt. Then there's Zach. He wants to watch the show and hasn't yet, and I really think we should bring him on as a guest star in one of the episodes.
Perhaps.
I'll talk to him about it. He's usually pretty busy. He's building a house for
himself. Is he a fan of Weird Al?
I don't think so. He's not really into music.
Mm.
But he is a huge fan of... He dressed as Dr. Horrible for Halloween. He was a huge fan of the Powerpuff Girls.
Oh, Powerpuff Girls, Dr. Horrible, so the random songs end.
Yep. So I think he's going to like this.
Influence.
But he's the first person I told I was a fan because I was telling him I watched it when I first started watching it and I didn't say how I felt. I just said, I think I like it. And he's like, "That's okay. I want to watch it too. I might be a brony too." And I said later, I showed him the picture on my phone, like, "It's true. It happened." He laughed and he said, "I got to check this show out." Because if it's something that I would like, me and him are both into Lovecraft, so he was pretty shocked because I always bring up, I make up random deities at work and, tell people random horror stories right out of my head. Mm-hmm. They say I'm pretty good at it too. But, when it gets quiet on the phone, sometimes I just start telling horror stories. So he's like, "I just can't believe you're into that. These stories you tell." I do that though. I'll turn around at work when it gets too quiet and I'll just start telling random horror stories. So Halloween's was the tale of Cal Secor, a Lovecraftian being I just made, hides behind the light.
We're getting on another tangent.
Yeah, I'll talk about Cal Secor in my own vlogs.
Yeah.
I will be starting a Lovecraftian blog soon. Watch out for it. Rocky.
I might occasionally guest on it.
Definitely. And Rocky is going to be hosting it.
I'm going to wind up coming up with a couple on my own.
Rocky's going to be hosting it. Myself, I should say, because I am Rocky. Rocky is me.
Okay, Rocky the human you or Rocky the pony you?
They're both two sides of the same coin in different universes.
But which one's going to be on the screen?
Rocky, the pony.
Okay.
That's going to be my avatar. I'm just getting way too into this, and I don't care.
So your body on the internet is a pony?
Yes.
I'm at least willing to break this whenever I start that review series for the X-Files.
X-Files. But let's get back to the show, because I want to watch the next episode.
Yes.
Castlevania is up next.
This, honestly, my final thoughts with Princess Twilight Sparkle, great episode. John Delancey back for Discord, and he's playing the trickster role perfectly. I read that he shows up in 8 episodes, so we got a couple more in this season, which makes me very happy. Oh, we got a lot of Discord in this.
Discord.
He becomes focus of a lot of episodes.
That's awesome! And I love how Fluttershy, this is another thing I have to mention about this episode, he's still impugned by Fluttershy, which shows me that despite the fact that he can't remember her name, Shutterfly, he still cares that she's his friend. Because like when she says to him...
Didn't we forget each other's names the first time we met?
No.
Actually, that was something I brought up. That's actually something I forgot I did. I'm surprised I didn't bring it up in the vlog. I actually paused it to bring it up during the... yeah. It's actually something I paused to bring up while we were watching. Even though the show's called Friendship is Magic, you have such a tight clique.
Yeah, and he's kind of outside of that.
Yeah, he seems outside of it. Where was he in the coronation?
Yeah, really.
I feel like I honestly didn't even think about that until watching this episode.
Yeah, me neither.
He wasn't at the coronation.
I feel like they should hang out with Discord more. You know, play some cards with Discord. I'll have you know only one of my cloves is hooving. One of my feet is cloven.
One of my hooves is cloven.
Whatever, and then he kicks Rainbow Dash in the butt.
With the goat hoof.
And let's face it, that's exactly what I would have done. If I could.
Only one of my hooves is cloven. Actually, you asked why particularly Fluttershy be his friend rather than Pinky.
She's good with animals.
Mm-hmm. And he's like portion of animals.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, those are my final thoughts on Castlevania. He said his.
My final thought, I think if Pinkie Pie and him hung out more, they would be friends.
Oh yeah, definitely. But she clearly doesn't trust him.
Smart. As much as I love Discord, it is smart.
Yeah.
Although they did get a little mean with him. Like, they automatically assumed it was him.
You think he'll relapse?
I don't.
You don't?
I really feel like that... I can't believe I'm about to say this. His friendship with Fluttershy means more to him than that.
Really?
Yeah, you remember? When they first became friends, he's like, I've never had a friend before. He got all teary-eyed and stuff. I feel like that actually matters to him. And I feel like he's not going to... Because remember, he was relapsing there even. Well, he wasn't really reformed yet, but... And he just instantly said, you win, Fluttershy, and brought everything back. So I feel like all Fluttershy has to do is say, we're not friends anymore.
Yeah, true.
And I feel like the others will start to warm up with him in later seasons. Except for maybe Rainbow Dash, but you know Rainbow Dash.
Yeah, she's always going to be stubborn.
Well, Dash is the most stubborn out of the group. Which is funny because...
Nah, Applejack is the most stubborn.
She's the most honest, too. No, she's not. Rainbow Dash is. Am I talking about characters named Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy? This is really surreal. This is still surreal.
4 seasons in.
Never mind, I'm not going to say it.
What?
One of the combinations from Cards Against Humanity. Balls deep in a hog, firing a machine gun in the air, screaming.
Huh?
It was one of the things. And whenever we were playing Cards Against Humanity, one of the cards that came up was...
Oh yeah, I know that card. What about it?
I don't know, I thought of that when you said we're in Season 4. The first thing I thought was Balls Deep, and then I thought Balls Deep in a squealing hog while firing a machine gun into the air.
You're nuts.
Well, you knew that.
But yes. You got any more thoughts on this?
I loved it. I love it. Or in the immortal words of Sweetie Bot.
Anything that hasn't already been said?
Not really. Just the fact that it seems like they could be a little more lenient with Discord, like a little more... Like, I mean, they don't have to trust him, but they could be a little more. They could have been a little more understanding and listened to him.
Right.
Because he was reformed, they know...
But think of it. He said it wasn't him, yet the pleasure seeds were his.
I feel like he planned that. First of all, we know he planned that from the beginning to get Luna and Celeste. Something was going to happen. But I feel like the reason that he didn't say anything, and
well,
again...
not that he knew something was going to happen, just in case something was going to happen. Because think of it, he was... I have a feeling that he was literally laughing at the fact that they were going to use rocks against him.
Yeah, really. But, you know, my final...
For what purpose do minerals give her these powers?
Exactly. But the one thing that I think he did there, he could have just said, oh, they're my seeds and all you have to do is find this thing. I feel like he was really trying to do the right thing just in a really crappy way, in his own Discord kind of way. He's trying to help teach her.
I swear these aren't me. At least now.
Look, the first time even, when he said, when Fluttershy came, or Fluttershy, when Twilight Sparkle came back, remember how he was mean, but he was trying to get her to go back, because I really feel like he was trying to do the right thing just in his own discordant way.
You know the elements can't work without the full set, right?
Exactly. And not only that, he taught her a lesson. That
you must collect all of them to build the Megazord.
Exactly. But my final thought is that like Discord is reformed. He's just still Discord. He's still going to do it in his own discordant way, but he's going to do the right things.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I feel about it. And Looney and Celeste both know it.
Looney and Celeste?
Looney.
Is that your nickname for her?
Shut your mouth. Actually, I said Lunia. Originally, I said Lunia and Celeste.
Looney, Luna?
Lunia and Celeste was what I originally said.
Lunia and Celestia?
No, that would be if Luna and Celeste... If Luna and Celestia did Fusion Ha, it would be Lunia.
Lunia.
Because Luna's name comes first.
Nah, I think they would even twist it up. Lunia.
Luna Celesta.
Oh,
Luna Celeste!
Actually, dang on. What about the sun and the moon at the same time?
That bugged me. That is something that I brought up, isn't it?
I'm surprised we didn't talk about that so early.
Well, here's the biggest thing for me. You notice the moon is in a waning crescent. The Earth needs to be in the way of the sun for that. And they're both right here.
Wasn't that a crescent? I thought it was full.
No, if you saw there was a shadow over it and this part was lit up. So how does that happen if the Earth isn't there to cast a shadow on the moon?
I don't know. It could be the moon's shadow itself.
In this universe, yes, I can accept that. But still.
I mean, where was the crescent? Was it away from the sun or towards the sun?
Towards the sun.
So the crescent was towards the sun with the tips pointing?
No, the tips are pointing away from the sun.
Tips are pointing away. Then how would that work?
That's exactly what I'm saying. That's one thing the animator should have really looked into.
The other way around, that would make more sense.
Not what it would look like to me.
I don't know. Why was half of the sky night?
It just doesn't work. It's a magical universe. Pinkie Pie did it.
Which makes... This is why I was curious as to when you said you thought that the Earth was round.
The Earth is flat. So, Equestria is round.
Oh. No, Equestria is a nation.
What's their planet called?
I have no idea.
It would be Earth because there's Earth ponies.
Yeah.
It's just a better version of Earth.
Yeah, it's the ponyverse version of...
Messing up words is my shtick. But yeah, I don't have anything else to say about this episode.
Yeah,
Just that I loved it.
And I actually noticed during, watching the vlogs again, apparently talking like Jeff Goldblum and William Shatner combined is mine.
Oh yeah.
Have you watched any of these?
A few. I rewatched the one where we do the animation at the end of us talking. Because I really do want to see more of that. I know it was a lot of work, but I want to see more of it.
Yeah.
I'm sure the audience does too.
We need to get to work on that. Actually, I think that is one of our highest viewed.
Because of the animation.
Yeah.
Which was awesome.
Well, that and I did post that one to Twitter.
Did I talk about my OC, or my OC that I created, my OC's enemy yet? I did during the Clockwork Angels review, but that's not up yet.
Yeah, I actually subscribed to your channel and checked that, but yeah, I didn't see anything.
Well, Rocky has a nemesis. You'll see her in the animations probably way later on.
Right.
But anyway, back to the episode. I don't have anything else to say other than...
Yeah, I don't have
Did I mention I loved it?
Yes.
How many times?
I lost count.
That's not enough. I loved it.
1.
To quote Sweetie Bot, I love it. Well, she said I love you to Rarity like 40 times, but...
So, we'll see you guys in Castlemania.
Castlemania. Simon's Quest. Twilight's Quest.
Do you know this?
They should have called it Castlemania Twilight's Quest.
Yeah, you'll see how many of those references are there.
Let's watch it. Bye, everyone.
See ya.